Israel's Prime Minister is labelling United Nations support for Donald Trump's Gaza peace plan a landmark moment. But some leading opposition politicians in Israel are accusing Benjamin Netanyahu of outsourcing the country's security, insisting the plan can't go ahead. Middle East correspondent Matthew Doran reports.
From the floor of the United Nations in New York to the tent cities of war-ravaged Gaza.
We hope to God for it to be a step in the right direction.
And the cafes of West Jerusalem.
The Palestinian state is masquerading as a state. It's a terrorist state, and it's a terror organization.
Doubts remain about the future of the devastated Strip, even with the UN mandate for what should be the next phase in the fragile truce.
The UN resolution is a first step in a long road towards peace.
Hamas is objecting to the proposed international stabilisation force being given the task of disarming the militant group, arguing the US-drafted motion simply backs in Israeli demands.
Netanyahu does not want to continue with the ceasefire agreement, but rather wants to impose his vision on the Gaza Strip and the entire region.
If we look back at what happened in Iraq, there was violence and there were strikes worse than the invasion itself.
Some Israeli politicians are accusing the Netanyahu government of outsourcing the nation's security and opening the door to potential Palestinian statehood, although a positive tone is being struck when describing the influence of the US.
This is quite an incredible moment in world politics that could only have been carved out by President Trump.
There's still a lot of detail lacking here, including which countries will make up this international stabilisation force and how quickly they can be deployed to the Strip. Couple that with fresh threats of arrest and even assassination of senior members of the Palestinian Authority in the West Bank by Israel's far-right National Security Minister, and a lasting peace still seems like a distant dream.
There's a long way to go, but you know what? There's always hope.
Although that only goes so far. Matthew Doran, ABC News, Jerusalem.